Hi, I'm Gabriella. Join me as I explore amazing luxury lifestyle destinations and well-being trends in food, fitness, and beauty. In every episode, I'll take you on a healthy living journey that will refresh, rejuvenate, and re-energize all of your senses. We'll also meet great personalities, feature delightful events, and discover everything that will make you feel good about yourself. Welcome to The Good Life. This week, I'm here at the stunning Shangri-La Marriott Al Berry in Abu Dhabi. This magnificent property, with its modern Arabic style, offers a magical escape, making you feel like a true VIP. Speaking of VIP, we'll start the episode with Good Trends, where we talk about the ins and outs of having a private butler service. I'll also dish out some post-holiday beauty tips, and later on, Chef Jimmy of Bordeaux Restaurant will share a mouth-watering veal recipe with us. A luxury feature that is often available at top hotels around the world is the private butler service. Here at the Shangri-La Marriott Al Berry Hotel, this service is available to guests staying at their signature villas. But what exactly does this VIP service cover? I'm here with Butler, who's going to walk us through this service. Hi, Butler.
Hi, Gabriele. How are you?
Good, thank you. And you?
Excellent.
We're in this beautiful signature villa. It is absolutely gorgeous. I feel
you.
very at home already. Thanks for having us here.
Welcome.
So one of the perks of this villa is that you offer a private butler service.
Certainly.
That's amazing.
Oh.
So what does that mean exactly?
So, welcome to the Shangri-La Hotel Marriott Al Berry. Our villa product, it's one of the best we can offer in the city. What are all about the butler?
Exactly. I want to know more about the butler service. What does it entail exactly?
Butler can do for you everything in 24 hours. Basically, any request, whatever you want, whenever, what time you need, it's absolutely for you.
You know, somehow, when I think of a butler, I imagine this man in a suit holding a tray, like, you know, back in the old days, in the Victorian days, where upper class families would have a butler at home. Is it different from, say, a housekeeper or a home butler in your own house?
Right. In Middle East, it's totally different, and also in GCC is totally different, as well as in Shangri-La Hotel is different. Butler here can do for you everything, as I mentioned, 24 hours. Any special request, whatever your purpose of your stay here in the hotel, absolutely can arrange for you. You just say and we do.
For example, I come here with my daughter and my husband, and we want to enjoy a family vacation.
Excellent.
What could a butler offer that, for example, a concierge cannot offer me?
Absolutely. So butler will gonna be with you. For the family, you are busy with your daughter, with your son, you don't have time. So our butler can first of all arrange your luggage, do the packing and unpacking.
Oh, that's great.
That's
good to know.
Especially when you travel with the luggage, so you don't need to do all this hassle. So he arranged that for you, and as well as we do have a female butlers. So for those guests that are staying from GCC as well, they like to have some privacy. We have a female butlers from our team. They can arrange for you whatever, any request you would like. Additional to that, if you this is the first time for you in the city, we can arrange for you the tourist services in Abu Dhabi. We can have the half-day city tour in Abu Dhabi, or if you would like to have a particular thing from one of nearest shopping mall, which you may forget it back home, we can arrange it for you through our butler.
Oh, so you can actually go shopping for me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, that's amazing. Or I could go shopping myself and the butler lady can babysit the children.
Absolutely, and she can take care of the children. So maybe, as well as you know, we have the swimming pool here in the villa, so they can enjoy the swimming pool while the butler takes care of the children.
wow. And what about children's activities? Do they go with the kids and entertain them there as well?
Children activities, basically we arrange the tour in the hotel so they can see the different facilities in the hotel, different restaurants. As you know, we have 7 restaurants in the hotel, so the butler can take you in a tour. And for the children, sometimes we take them to a cooking class.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's better start early so they can cook for the mom and dad.
Absolutely. I mean, this is for just early training purposes, and as well we have one of our pastry chefs. So the butler, if we have it in the schedule, then we can show them the chocolate cookies class.
Oh goodness, you're going to start very bad habits. I'm sure my daughter would love that actually.
Definitely.
It sounds really, really great for families. But what about business people when they come and stay? Because you know there are a lot of business people who need to travel regularly and they end up staying in the same place. So for example, if they came here to the signature villa, you know, once a week or every few weeks, what can they expect from a butler?
Apart from the privacy, the butler, and we have done that here before, can arrange the villa services here. Even it can be an executive boardroom. All our managing directors from different companies or got high positions from different companies, they don't have a time and they have got last-minute meeting. So just need to stay in the villa, request from the butler whatever you need, and we can convert it within minutes as in a boardroom. So you don't need to have the normal stylish meeting room with the boring setup, but if you are staying in the villa in a business purposes, we can arrange it for you.
Oh, I can imagine it must feel a lot more relaxed as well.
More relaxed,
and private.
More relaxed, more private, and more productive. In the meantime, they can arrange after the meeting, can arrange a private lunch for all of them. As you can see, we have a private butler can arrange for you everything, not only for leisure as well as for the business.
Absolutely.
You don't need to hustle about your parking facilities. Our butler can arrange the space, and definitely we have a valet parking as well. So for those guests that are staying in a business purposes, we can arrange any request in terms of printing facilities, Wi-Fi, of course, and everywhere in the villa.
That sounds great, really. Very tempting to hold our next meeting here.
Welcome.
Have you helped organize any special occasions like engagements or surprise birthday parties, things like that?
We have done that before in our villa facilities. Our butler was the person, I call it the magic man. He did assist the boyfriend to choose the wedding ring. So that was really a real story. So we had a couple, they were from UK and he would like to propose to her. So they were staying, having fun here, the first time in Shangri-La. So he decided would like to propose to her. So he wanted to buy the wedding ring. It took us a time because we have in the city different shops and as well as in the Souk Qaryat Al-Berri. So the butler gave a recommendation to choose one of the best jewelry shop, and that was in the Souk Qaryat Al-Berri. So he helped him to choose the wedding ring, and after that the butler arranged a very nice setup, and that was a surprise for the boyfriend to propose to her in the villa here.
Oh, that must have been so memorable.
That's actually a true story.
Yeah, amazing. I can't imagine. It must have been such a surprise as well.
It was a nice surprise, and our butler team, they were as well as celebrating with them.
Really?
Yes.
They came and joined the party.
They enjoyed.
So in terms of butlers, I'm sure you have a lot of different people working here. You also mentioned women. As a hotel guest in your signature villas, can you choose which butler you would like to have?
In the process of doing the booking for the villa, you can actually request, because we do have a team of butler and the chief butlers. So you can request basically for man's butler or ladies butler, because for privacy, we do respect guests from GCC, I mean from the Gulf countries, coming from different places. If they would like to have privacy with a ladies butler, of course we can arrange that.
And I'm sure also for guests that come regularly, they will become, quite familiar with the butler, and maybe they would like to request having that same one the next time they come. So just that they know who it is, and they might build a relationship as well.
Absolutely. And one of the best things is we do here with the butler team is we do the personalized service. The the personalized service, it's not more into, it's become as an experience. So if Gabriela would like to come and stay, they would like to choose only Jonathan to be her butler. Definitely we can arrange that.
Perfect. I don't know who Jonathan is, but he sounds very competent.
He's one of the best.
Okay. And is it available 24 hours a day, this butler service?
The butler service available 24 hours, but definitely he cannot or she cannot work 24 hours. So they are working on a team. So once you come in, we introduce you to the butlers, and of course they do the rotation. So either 9 hours and then a different person 9 hours and then a different person 9 hours.
I've heard some pretty crazy stories. For example, you know, guests requesting certain meals, you know, a burger at 3 in the morning or something like that.
Requesting helicopter.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's even more outrageous.
No meal.
I want some insight. Do you have any fun stories or memorable stories to share?
Memorable stories to say there. We had a guest from Russia, and by 1 o'clock after midnight, they would like to fly to Dubai by helicopter.
From Abu Dhabi?
From Abu Dhabi.
Okay, was it an emergency or just for fun?
It's just for fun. It's just for fun.
And were you able to fulfill that request?
Actually, we got the call from the chief butlers because that was after midnight. Of course, with our connection and do different calls, we managed to book it for you, but he flew in after 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, was that good enough for him?
It was good enough for him because he would like to attend the sunrise.
Wow, that is a unique request.
It is actually, and it was in a particular location in Dubai, and of course, you know, the best places in Dubai, so he would like to travel from here because we are, as well, one of the benefits, we are near to Al Batin Airport. And as well near to Royal Jet Airport, just only away 15 minutes. So our butler did the call to our chief concierge, and they have managed together to arrange the helicopter to fly from Abu Dhabi to Dubai.
That must have been his best flight ever, I'm sure.
Actually, yes, last minute.
So Bakr, could you summarize what the top benefits are of having a private butler?
Definitely personalized service, privacy, and convenience.
Thank you so much, Bakr, for giving us an insight into this service. And I promise you, I will be back. I'll be staying at this villa and hopefully enjoying the private butler service.
You're welcome. We'll be waiting for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When we come back from a great summer holiday, we usually feel relaxed and rejuvenated. Being out of your daily routine can be a great opportunity to rethink your lifestyle, start some good positive habits, and maybe drop some bad ones too. Smoking is a tough one because it's both a physical addiction and a psychological habit. Nicotine has a feel-good effect on the brain, but we all know that the disadvantages far outweigh the positives. At the same time, the act of smoking is part of your daily ritual. You may have a cigarette with your morning coffee or while taking a break from work or school. To successfully quit smoking, you need to address both the addiction and the habits and routines that go along with it. On holidays, you're free from routine and usually quite relaxed, which makes stopping a bad habit a lot easier than being stuck in your everyday routine filled with more stress. After indulging and eating more than we usually would at home, it's time to rethink our eating habits when we get back from our vacation. It's never a good idea to exaggerate and go on a full-blown strict diet that isn't sustainable. It's much better and effective to cut out 1 or 2 unhealthy habits like sugar or eating less meat than going on a 500-calorie diet. If even that's too daunting, why not just promise yourself to at least stick to the rule of having vegetables and fruits with every meal? Doesn't sound too bad, right? When I'm on holidays, I usually exercise almost every day. It's really easy because I'm not stuck in the gym. I can go swimming in the sea, snorkeling, or hiking outdoors. We all know how it is. You come back from work, you're exhausted and think, I'm just going to quickly rest on the couch before I get changed to go to the gym. And before you know it, you've passed out or postponed it to tomorrow. When you're on holidays, you can start new habits that you may be able to continue back home. Squeeze in a 30-minute swim before work or a 20-minute run over your lunch break. You don't have to climb Mount Everest to integrate some movement into your day. Once you make time for it, you'll miss it when you don't. And lastly, get some sleep. 1/3 of the population suffers from poor sleep due to stress at work, bringing computers home, or other electronics like smartphones. However, the cost of all those sleepless nights is more than just bad moods and a lack of focus. Regular poor sleep puts you at risk of serious medical conditions, including obesity, heart disease, and diabetes, and it shortens your life expectancy too. It's now clear that a solid night's sleep is essential for a long and healthy life. Most of us need around 8 hours of good quality sleep at night to function properly, but some need more and some less. What matters is that you find out how much sleep you need and then try to achieve it. As a general rule, if you wake up tired and spend the day longing for a chance to have a nap, it's likely that you're not getting enough sleep. Don't go anywhere, because after the break, I'm off to Bordeaux restaurant to learn how to make a mouth-watering dish. For today's good food, I'm here with Chef Jimmy at the Shangri-La Carriat Alberi, and we're preparing a healthy veal dish. So hi Chef, welcome to the show. What are we preparing today?
So we're gonna prepare a veal dish about spelt, carrot and vegetables.
Sounds very hearty, very healthy.
Yes, it is.
So where do we get started?
So first, we're gonna take the spelt, onion. So we put a little bit of olive oil.
And why did you choose this? Is it spelt?
Spelt, yes.
Yeah?
It's pretty unknown, and a lot of people is eating the spelt just boiled in water. So the way we're gonna cook, it's a little bit more healthy because we're gonna use all the parts of the vegetables. So
Yeah.
for example, for the carrot, we will do a carrot juice and we'll cook the spelt in the carrot juice.
Amazing, so you're not wasting anything.
So we can start the onions a little bit with that. And the spelt.
It's really good to find out a new way of preparing spelt.
Yes, yes, of course.
Because if it's only just boiling in water, it can be so boring.
Yes.
This is great. And would you say this is a typical dish from France or more from Annecy in France where you're from?
It's typical from France the way we're gonna cook the ingredients. But we have to be connected to the Middle East touch. We can put a little bit of chicken stock
Okay,
for the first.
nice. So you can either do this from scratch, right? Or you can use, I guess, the cubes.
Yes, you can use a cube at home, of course.
Veal is known to be a very tender, soft meat, right?
Yes,
It doesn't
very.
have a lot of fat, though.
Yes. So here the spelt is starting. Okay. And now we can put the carrot juice.
Okay, so does the spelt kind of absorb that juice?
Yes, the spelt will cook like that now. So only with the carrot juice and the chicken stock, and it will reduce. When it's reduced, it's cooked.
Yeah.
If all this quantity reduced, it's cooked.
Okay, so how long does that usually take?
Maybe 15 to 20 minutes.
All right.
We put now the small cubes of carrots. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're gonna put a little bit of celery stem.
So this goes into the spelt as well.
Yes. And we can add the celery. Okay.
So the spelt looks pretty well done now, right?
Yes. So now almost finished the reducing the juice. So now we try to don't touch so much.
Okay. Until the
Yes.
the juice is completely gone.
Yes. So now we reduce. As you can see, the bubbles are coming smaller, so it means that not too much juice. just before plating, we will keep this one on the side. 5 minutes. So now we can start the garnish part. So we start the turnips. I just cut in half the turnips.
But by the way, these are really tiny turnips. Aren't there bigger
baby
ones?
turnips.
Oh, I see.
Baby
That's why.
turnips.
Okay.
The carrot we can cut in 3 too. Just like that.
And I see you leave the stems.
Yeah,
That's
I always leave the stem because it's a part we can eat.
Yeah, of course.
We can eat this part.
It's not bitter or anything like that.
No, it will come softer after cooking. We're gonna put again a little bit of chicken stock with no fat.
Yeah.
So same, when the chicken stock will reduce all, the vegetables will be cooked.
Okay.
So this one we can stand like that. We're gonna do like a small puree of the stems of the turnip.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, these are the stems of the turnip.
Yeah,
that
turnip.
One. Okay.
This one turnip. We can put a little bit of carrot, but this one will be easy with the mortar like that.
Okay.
So we put just a little bit of olive oil.
So how long do you boil this for?
Maybe this one, the small carrots like that, maybe 10 minutes is cooked.
Okay.
Just put a little bit of lemon, just for the color, to keep a little bit the color. So now, as you can see, the vegetables are cooked.
Yeah, it looks so tender, but not too soft, I guess.
No, not too soft. You cannot overcook the vegetables, otherwise you will lose everything in the vegetable. Even with this way of cooking, like soft cooking, you cannot overcook.
Yeah. So you've lived in Monaco and Saint-Tropez and many other countries. Do you feel like those living in those countries that kind of has influenced your food?
Yes, for me, the place you are cooking, at the moment you are cooking, at the age you are doing the things, it's influence of seeing the new items, like when I come to UAE. So you see these same items, but 6,000 far from your country.
Yeah.
So you have to think about different. But we try to always keep the same taste and to give the best to the product. So here, as you can see, no more juice.
Yeah.
The vegetables are brighter. Now we can grill the veal.
Okay. So this is probably just medium cooked, right?
This one, no, it's cooked in vacuum actually.
Oh, really? What does that mean, cooked in a vacuum?
We put in vacuum.
Like a plastic vacuum,
yeah,
and then
plastic bag.
Yeah.
We close this one and then we cook in soft ambient. We have some ovens that we can put the temperature to around 60 degrees. So it will cook maybe long. So it's not well done, but the meat will stay softer.
I see. Okay. But like, what's the difference in cooking it in that bag as opposed to like a ceramic pot? Because you can also cook at low temperatures, I think, in one of those, right?
The fact is, when you cook in a vacuum bag, you will keep all the juice inside. So if you keep all the juice inside, you will have more the good texture, you have a little bit of fat in the veal always.
Yeah.
So you will keep always this good taste of the fat all in the bag. So
all the flavors are in there, right?
Yes. So we just give a nice color.
Yeah.
Like that, like grill.
Okay. But just a question for us, at home, if we don't have one of these bags that we can put in the oven, how can we do it? What's an alternative?
Yes, of course. The best way is to cook slowly. So even if in an oven at home, you can, but you should have time. You cannot do it if you come from work at 7 o'clock. You cannot do it for 8 o'clock.
This is more like a weekend dish, right?
Yeah, it's a weekend dish because you need a little bit more time, and you have to buy everything also.
So, chef, we're going to start plating.
Ready to plate. So these turnip stems, we can put back again in the turnip, like just for display. So as you can see, we have a nice color.
Yeah. And
outside,
the marks
and
of the grill.
Yes, and the marks of the grill. And inside, it's a little bit pink.
Yeah.
So it means that it's
Still very
still
juicy.
very juicy and soft. Yes. So, as I said before, I like to put the cooked vegetables and also the raw vegetables. So I put always like that.
Yeah, so you
raw.
have different textures,
Yes.
I guess.
And it remember all the things we have inside. Because here you have the stems of the carrot with the carrot cooked, but the raw stems of the carrot, the raw slices of turnip.
Yeah. This is such a beautiful looking dish. I can't wait to try it out.
Okay, so please enjoy.
Thank you. I'm now going to try this delicious looking veal dish. Wow, this is amazing. This tastes so delicious. I don't even know where to start. First of all, I think it's a really unusual taste. So it caught me a little bit by surprise because I don't think I've ever had a turnip pesto, which is this sauce over here. And also the way the turnip is cooked, it's not overly soft or mushy like I'm usually familiar with. And the veal is so soft, it is not dry at all. And you know, I usually go for rice, pasta, quinoa. It is so refreshing to try out a new carbohydrate. The spelt is so delicious. It is not actually too hard, it's not too soft. There's a little bit of a bite in it as well. I can't wait to try this out myself and cook it for my husband and my daughter, especially because they love veggies. So this is a nice, different alternative. And I'm going to continue enjoying my lunch. That's it for this episode. I hope you had a good day with me. If you have any comments or suggestions, go on our social media pages. I'm Gabriella, and this is The Good Life.